Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Lucas Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Well, my dear friends, my name is Rakesh, and I'm the one who is your host here. Please allow me to introduce myself to you for a minute. Uh, I'm from India, and I am trading with the Lucas Copy. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just using their YouTube platform to showcase my analysis. I'm an independent trader and analyst. I have nothing to do with the Lucas Copy other than that I trade with them. I'm just using their YouTube platform. And whatever I'm going to say in this webinar, it has nothing to do with the Lucas Copy research team. Their research team is different. I am not associated with them. All the opinions or the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss about the Forex markets, which we are going to discuss here in some time, that is my own. It has nothing to do with the Lucas Copy. I'm reiterating it, okay? So please do not confuse me as an employee of Lucas Copy Bank. I'm not their employee. I want to clear that. And therefore, whatever I say, it has nothing to do with the bank itself. So let's go ahead and a quick introduction about the concept that we are going to do here. We'll be using the fair value gaps to project the future prices of the Forex majors. A few commodities also like gold and crude oil. And in the process, we'll be using the candlestick type of charts to determine the key levels and also to determine the fair value gaps. Okay. Now, at the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from the viewers. So please ask your questions if you have, and I will try to resolve them or to answer them. You can ask your questions in the chat box that is provided on the right side of the video. If you're watching this after it has been published online, please make sure that you smash that like button, which is below the video, if you enjoy it or if you find it useful for you, of course. Now, before I start, I must tell you that whatever I'm saying here, please do not copy my trades or please do not click the button because I am saying so. Do your own research before you put your real money in the live markets. You want to demo it, you can do the demo trading as long as you want. But real money, no, I am not responsible for your real money. With that said, let me take you through the standard risk disclaimer. If you're new to the markets, you don't understand the margin, please understand it. Understand the leverage, or at least understand these 4 paragraphs before you proceed further. You can pause this video here if you want to go through all this, and later on you can jump to the chart, which is next segment. In the chart segment, I want to show you, first things first, this is the US dollar index. You know, all the Forex majors have US dollar involved in it. So if we want to trade Forex, it is very important that we have look at the dollar index before we start our analysis. What you see on your chart is price from September 24 to November 24, and this is the daily chart. This price action is not enough for giving us any idea of what the price is going to do in the coming time. We need a little more history. We need to look to the left. When we look at the left, we see that although the price or the US dollar index is rising from Q1 2020, from 21 to all the way here, and thereafter it started going down, and then it was in a range till now. Okay, now you see today's high, which is 107.03. okay, this high is 107.03. today's high is 106.96, which is just 4 pips short from the high here, which was made on 3rd of October 2023, or you can say last year. The point is that the price is very close to that, but this is also the range high. So if this is the range high, that means, can we expect the price to go down in coming time? Yes, we can. But if I do it here, can we expect the price to go down from here to here? No. The answer is no. Why? Because there is no sufficient confirmation that the price is going to go down. In fact, there's a confirmation that the price is going to go up. Why? Because if after today's candle close, the price doesn't manage to close this gap, then this will be called a fair value gap, which is bullish in nature and will try to push the price higher. Okay, so tomorrow if the price dips to this level, I would expect the price to go and rush towards this high 107. So that is the story here. All right. We are expecting the US dollar index to go higher until it takes this liquidity. After taking this liquidity, we will be expecting a down run. If not a down run, then we will be looking for another fair value gap, which will try to push the prices higher. So all in all, we are expecting upside move in the US dollar index. What about the pound? Are we expecting a downside move in this? Well, guys, our targets of 1.2664, which you are expecting to be taken today, are taken already. The next target is still on the line, 1.2612, that we'll be expecting to see tomorrow maybe. On the way down, it has not created any fair value gap now. This particular fair value gap, it has not traded yet because today the price just went down. It did not go up. So tomorrow, if the price goes up, expect this fair value gap to push the prices further south towards 1.2612. Now, since this low is taken, so I'm just removing it. I hope you got the idea, right? We are expecting down move in the GBP USD. What about the euro? Similar is the case in euro, and even today it has created a fair value gap which is bearish in nature. If the price fails to close this gap by the closing today, then tomorrow if it trades it, then this will act as a resistance. So please understand that part also. Yeah, in that case the price will be turned towards this area here. Okay, wait, if I tell you something, yeah, this wick is very important. Okay, so I want you to keep an eye on the %50 of that wick, that is 1.05222. That is the level that I'm looking for tomorrow to get support and the price jumping higher. Let us see if that happens. It is just for an observation. Okay, and even if the price has to go down, we will see how the price reacts to 1.0522. If the price jumps from here, then expect up. Australian dollar here. Australian dollar also has almost created. See, this fair value gap which I am drawing right now is not valid. It will be valid only once this candle closes after 11 hours and 20 minutes. So keep that in mind. Okay. Now, once that candle closes tomorrow, if the price goes back to this area, it will be pushed back to the other side. Is this wick important? That we have to see. Yes, this wick is very important. So the 50% of this wick, how it behaves there, that also we have to see. Okay. Yeah, so all these levels are now important. What about the New Zealand dollar? It has reached the target. It has traded these lows, has traded almost everything, and has created another fair value gap, which it is suggesting if it trades here tomorrow, maybe the price will jump back to the downside. And next time, the price may see low targets like 0.5774. Yeah, this one. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Upside is now very difficult in this one because there is a huge fair value gap. Now, till the time the price doesn't close above this, I am not bullish. USD CHF, yes, it has closed, not closed higher. It has closed above the 50% of this fair value gap, above which I will be very bullish in this market. Okay. Now, if the price fails to close above and goes below, then I will be looking for the lower prices in this USD CHF. USD JPY is struggling on the hourly inside the fair value gap. Do you see? I told you that even if the price tries to go here, it will be very difficult for this to break this level. Now, even if it breaks it, I will say the last one, this one here, is going to be even stronger. Keep an eye on these two levels here. Bitcoin has made an all-time high of 93,504, but today it failed to go either higher or lower. So that means there is a consolidation going on. This is an inside bar. Whenever it will have a breakout, the move will be explosive in nature. So right now I have no levels, but I have a fair value gap which can decide the fate of the Bitcoin here. This one here, if tomorrow or day after it gets traded and the price sees some bullish move, then it will be all-time high again. What about the Brent? I told you that there's a fair value gap created, the price traded, boom. Guys, can I stress it more? Every time you see a fair value gap, the price trades it, boom, boom, created, boom. Where I am expecting the price to go? I'm expecting actually the price to go to 70.30. Okay. Now before when this candle made, I said that I'm expecting the price to go higher and then drop here. Then it created a fair value gap. Then I said, although the price is here, I'm expecting it to go higher and drop. Now it has gone higher and expectation is real. So I'm expecting it to go to 70.30. It doesn't mean that you sell off it right now. No, wait for some confirmation on the 15 minutes and then only if you want to proceed. Where is gold going? Okay, this is hourly candle, guys. I need to switch to daily. In the daily, we saw that gold made a fair value gap in going down from here. It traded or not traded, we are not aware. No, it never traded. Then it again went lower, but this time it gave you an entry opportunity. You see there? This was your entry opportunity. And boom, it delivered. Like what? So many handles. I don't know. To be exact, how many points? Yeah, that is what you want to know. Boom. 2619 to 2519, 100 points minus 20 points, 80 points. Is it less? Like in 2 days? No, it is not less. What about the Euro JPY? Euro JPY is consolidation. Nothing. No fair value gap here. The price is going higher. It doesn't mean anything. Yes, there is a fair value gap here, but it has been closed. So all in all, the Euro JPY is in a consolidation, a big consolidation. So I'm not even touching this market. GBP AUD, I told you about it already that there's a fair value gap. It was being traded and the price was failing to close below the 50% of this level here. You see, no candle closed below the 50%. Okay, I will remove this and I'll create Fibonacci for you. So you see here that the price never closed below the 50%. That means it is going higher. So what are we expecting now? Same thing. From this high to this low, we are expecting 50% to be respected. We are expecting high to be traded and then boom. That's it. This is how it works. But this bearish fair value gap may stop the price for some time if the price goes higher from there. CHF JPY, just like Euro JPY, although it has closed the day higher than this, thereafter it has traded the low of that same fair value gap. If you see, okay, now it is trading higher than the 50%. You can imagine from this circle here. Okay, don't imagine. Why we have to imagine when we have Fibonacci, right? So see the 50% and yeah, it has closed the 50% above. Now it is trading above 50%. So even today, if it closes above 50%, it will be a bullish thing for CHF JPY. But I am bearish on this and I'll sell this when the price reaches this area, this fair value gap. When it taps it, boom, to the downside. All right. Or in New Zealand, I'm bullish on this market based on this fair value gap which was traded, and thereafter the price failed to create any fair value gap here, although it is able to give us two green candles. Okay, the one being higher than this red. Still the price is struggling here, so I will not be very happy if the price keeps doing like this. I'm expecting the price to just go from here towards 1.1177. Gas, very nice price action, rejected at the resistance level. Okay, second time. This is one, this is second time. Now this fair value gap, you can say that is in play. Why? Because on the way down from here, the price created this first fair value gap. Now on the leg up, this becomes your last fair value gap, and it is actually stopping the price and pushing it lower. Yes, it can push the price to any place it wants, any place it wants. Okay, but I'll be seeing that it may get rejected from this fair value gap again. This is bullish. So let us see, or should I draw it? I'll draw it. Okay, so it is now stuck between two fair value gaps. One will be pushing it down, one will be pushing it higher. So let us see how the things are unfold in the future. EuroCAD, my long-term trend, the long-term bias is down, but I wanted it to trade this fair value gap and then boom, it has already traded it and boom. But It has only traded these lows here, I think. It has not traded this low, but it has traded this fair value gap, if I'm not wrong. Let me check that. If it has traded this fair value gap and then has started going up, then it will be bad for us, because this is the first fair value gap on the leg up and second last fair value gap on the leg down. So it becomes very important. So it has not been traded. That means there is a still probability that the price will go down. High probability that the price will go down again. Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, but Ethereum is weak, you can say it, from the daily candle, whereas Bitcoin did not make any low prior to yesterday's low, but Ethereum made a low. Although it has traded a fair value gap and is trying to give us a move to the upside. Let's see how the things unfold. Right now, it is also stuck between two fair value gaps. That's all, guys, from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will be very happy to answer your questions. All right, then. I see that there are no questions in the chat box. I hope you know about the support and the levels of the resistance in the form of the fair value gaps, which will be of interest in the coming time. Mark these on your charts, trade from them. I mean, you can trade from them. Just remember, do not risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. Now, with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section. And please consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars if you are new. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.